Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Neuro Subathon 5. Sal and Neuro versus viewers. This is a cast. What we have here is 4 innocent Twitch chatters who have been pitted up against 2 very spooky streamers. Root Neuro and Psystorm's Uppetry. 2 of the community clans in the StarCraft scene. And they're against 4 lovely chatters who don't even get timed out that often. They're jumping up here doing this harassment. Zerspliex already getting some blood. Uppetry's SCV is in shambles. He was trying to take a 3rd base there off the back of this gold. Now he's under pressure. Neuro over here is droning up. Meanwhile, Factory's coming up for Zerspliex. Pandemonium. Droning away, bases injected. Love to see that. And also with the gold base, grabbing some gases. Got plenty of minerals, get some gases. Makes sense to me. Dragorif gets the inject on that base. That's what you need to see. Now that's great value. You cannot beat this value. The thing that we win at in terms of middle class streamers like myself and Uppetry is we are people who talk to chat. I don't read every line of chat. Uppetry, I'll admit he's a bit better at reading chat while he plays StarCraft than I am. But you get to be a part of the story. That's the difference. Do you get to be a part of Ninja's story in Fortnite? No, he's way too famous. But you can be famous here. You can be medium famous. And we now have 4 medium famous people by virtue of being on this live stream and also in this YouTube video. It's crazy. Let's hope it doesn't go straight to their heads. But I did tell them that they all earned a place in Valhalla for meeting us in battle. We'll see what happens in this game. But what do Neuro and Uppetry do? They make workers most of the time. Who's making 17 drones at once? 18 drones at once? Pandemonium. Relax. Holy shit. That's beautiful. Actually, I'm impressed. 18 drones in one go. What a mighty thrust. Dragorif has so much larva here. The possibilities for these larvae are endless. And he's gonna take a minute just to kind of assess. What's your purpose, larva? What do you want to be when you grow up? Pandemonium is like, you are drones, be drones. And they're like, ah. Dragorif's like, hey, let's talk. What do you want to be? They want to be drones. So now they're drones. But he asked them first, and I respect that. I respect that. That's great. Ask your larva what they want to be when they grow up. Do you want to be an ultra? Okay, maybe you can be an ultra someday. Zerspliex, oh my goodness. The stuff of Zerg nightmares. The spooky random triple starport tech lab, which is assuredly a battle cruiser or Banshee. By the way, this stream is powered by normal Fuji apples because they are tasty, nutritious, delicious, and they help your digestive system. Try one normal Fuji apple today. The stream is not sponsored. I just like those apples. The barracks, cooking up dudes with guns. The RTS Classic. And from this building, we have a unit with a dude with a gun. Oh my god, what does he do? He shoots his gun. Wow. That's unit design. That's a fundamental unit type. Oh, Uppetry tries to delay with the base, but Dragorif takes out that precious gas unit. That was 50 of Uppetry's gas that he is now behind. He's got to be sweating. Like, he may have a 3rd and some Marines over here. Uh-oh. The first BC ports in and is just picking up kills. That's 4 kills. That's 5 kills. That's 6 kills. On Sal's base. He sends the Marines back, but they can't do anything. He's chilling at the other beach. He's like, I'm not even vacationing on that island. I'm on the island next over. And you're like, oh my god, you're being really snooty right now. That's this BC. He's like, pfft, landwalkers can't even get over here. Meanwhile, Neuro is running at them, checking to see if they have the gold. There is no base. 2-2 upgrades are going. Bane speed is going. Gold base is going. Units tab. Neuro has 80 drones. Uppetry has 66 SCVs. Dragorov has 31 drones. Marshall has 30 SCVs. Zerspix has 48. And Pandemonium has 58. Uppetry with a double medivac drop during this BC defense. He has these on 2 separate control groups, on 2 and on 8. He's getting the starports. The BC's teleported over so they can't go back and defend this, and none of his allies made stuff that can shoot up. Except for these 3 Marines. 4 Marines. Oh, but the Ravagers. Some BCs are coming out. These Marines are dealing heavy damage. There's a Nidus attack. Oh my gosh, where was that? The Nidus attack. Structures? Where did you even go? Oh, next to the gold base. Fair enough. There are some Zerglings in here. More BC harass. Marines stimming to go for it. These Marine Medivac are still in the main base being a problem. Roachling gets caught by Neuro's army. And still the double Medivac drop being a nuisance in the main. Roachling helping Neuro be pretty much maxed out, making some spore now, just randomly. Nidus is again. I was telling Uppetry in chat, I was like, that's not my Nidus. That's not me doing that. This is a bad one. I think it was on the left, so I ran over to the left. And we got it. Another Nidus, this time on the upper right side. Uppetry getting this sensor tower here was so funny. It was like 1 second before the creep filled that area. He put it down to give us some mini-map notice of enemies. Get the clear on that. Okay, maxed out now. Active forces tab, what are the armies looking like? Wow, Pandemonium has a ton of supply and army and minerals and gas. What do they have? Oh, Roach Ravager Hydra with some wings. Valid. Nidus is on the left. Once again, Uppetry getting into position. Goes for some scans and gets the thingy. And he's going to be able to clean this up as well. Neuro moves out. Roachling got some shark festers on the map just randomly. In case armies walk by. Ling's checking this base here. Legit, I was very impressed at that cancel. Those are +2 attack Lings and they got the cancel in time. Well played, Pandemonium. Not even exaggerating. I thought you would miss that cancel. Any normal gamer would. Okay, the army did get caught here, but Roach Ravager can struggle to run away from Ultraling. The Queen trying her best to defend. She's in a good spot here. Zersplex taking more bases. Rebuilt those starports, you know? You have your plan. If I'm gonna have 3 starport tech lab BCs, if they kill 2 starport tech lab, you build 2 starport tech lab. Simple maths. Mutas going for some harass. Dragorov being a looming threat on the map. What can Neuro do? There's 1 queen here. Transfuses. This extractor is looking worse for wear. And it's dead. Shit. Spores going to shoot one of these flip-a-flaps. Uppetry's got a couple Vikings, but that's not going to be enough to kill this. The pool is getting low. The spawning pool is killed. Neuro is not going to be able to make queens, roach warrens, zerglings, spines, or spores for quite a while. Or baneling nests. Uppetry pushing with marine tank. Many tanks putting pressure on these planetaries. Ravager trying to stop this SCV from going to work, and it does. Meanwhile, a command center flying over to the base. This planetary is already protecting this area. This base is getting a nice setup. Imagine you're a command center, you get to land in a spot like this. This is nice, bro. You got heckin' 4 missile turret coverage, a planetary already looking out for you as you land. There are 2 tanks and 3 bunkers. You're just like chef's kiss at this point as a command center person. You're like, we're in a good spot. BC's teleporting up top once again. Marine Viking trying to defend this. Neuro just kind of sitting mid. Not feeling like it can make sense to attack uphill into that. Active Forces tab, who has what? A lot of Zerg army, a lot of Terran army. But Twitch chat has a lot of stuff as well. If you add up all the supply, it's pretty even. I think maybe streamers are a little bit behind. Mutas trying to go on these BCs. They do take 1 of them. BCs do not have upgrades. The Mutas have +1 attack. Hydra's now putting these Mutas in a bad spot. I made these and I flew out there and I was like, what is the point of having these units? I can't beat the Muta Corruptor and deal with the Hydras at the same time, so Muta is not the unit to make here. Oh, there's an Infestor here. Oh, burrowed stuff. The Infestor gets a Fungal. And then Sal is here for the flank with the Fungal and the Ultra Bane. Okay. That was better for Team Streamer. Oh no. Yep, that is correct. This base is a major place of industry now. Uppatry scans it, realizes there's no way we're attacking that base. We'll go somewhere else. That base is secured. Sal going forward. There's a nice tank bunker here. Love to see the tank bunker protecting a Zerg base. That's so wholesome. How did they build that on creep? Did they build that before the hatch was down? There's a Nidus as well. The game is getting crazy. Team chat attacking left. Tank Marine Battlecruiser. Nice pre-split on the tanks here. Neuro is attacking down mid with the Ultras. Ultras very effective against the Lings here. BC's driving around. Puppetry's like, we need to defend. Like, can someone do something about this? And 3 investors going up here. Seriously, going for this space. Gonna back up a second, but then the tanks decide to fight for Team Streamer. They're like, I'm a streamer tank. And he's like, no, you're not. You're not. Okay, now they go back to team chat. At least their jerseys could be retired team chat because they were fighting for team chat. Ultra's trying to attack in here, but oof. The lurkers munch through him. Jeez. Lurkers munch through those Ultras. Now Neuro has to think about another army. He's very not maxed. 55 drones as well. Man, my economy is shit. I need to drone this. I need to drone this. Forgot I even took this base, so just randomly expanded. Oh well. Active Forces tab, who has what? That hurt everybody, so we can't really fight right now. This Ultra gets killed by some bio. Pandemonium is now setting up public transit between the Zerg bases. When you have features like these windmills and waterways, you want to definitely make sure. You want to make sure you have some public transit for your drones. You don't have to have them walk by an army. Send them in the subway system. Way better. Way better. Marine, BC, Lurker, Tank, Medivac all going down the left side here. Up a tree posturing on the left as well, setting up some command centers and some missile turrets. This base is now droned. Units tab. Who's ahead? 66 workers for Neuro, 77 for Uppatry, 10 Ultras. 9 Infestors, 2 Vipers, 3 Queens. Really heavy on the high DPS units. Low on the fluff and the supporting units. I guess you have a lot of casters with the Infestor. Vipers trying to help here, land some Blinding Clouds. Maybe gonna go for some grabs. Yamato on one of them. The other Viper abducts one. Gets a kill. Meanwhile, Corruptors going for Neuro's poor innocent overlords. These overlords are just sitting in the base minding their own business. And now Neuro's supplies are being cut. He's not going to be able to max out or remax at this rate. His overlords are all getting killed. Puppetry's attack is doing okay. BCs are going up here. But Neuro is now in supply debt. Tries to grab some of the corruptors, but then realizes that's not a good idea at all. So then changes to decide to fungal them instead. And then now corruptors are out and going to be able to clean this up, but the supply debt is real. 100 supply of army, 66 of drone, and the rest stuck. Up a tree. Pressuring out this base. Lurker unable to range out a tank. They're trying their best though. BC's attacking on the top side. Tank Thor controlling this area. Xerxplex is getting this base up down in bottom left. And then a huge Ling run by the west side. Neuro's base has no defense at it whatsoever. This is juicy for the Lings. Just fresh drone. Only drone. Man. Poor base. F's in the chat. The drones were trying their best. That's on me for not defending them. I apologize, drones. I should have done better. BC's looking for blood. Lings running around for more damage, being chased by Ultralisks. It's not really their preferred matchup here. Active Forces tab. Neuro has a lot of army. Not as much drone, but you might need to go lower drone playing 2 versus 4 in a macro game. We are 19 minutes in. This is firmly in the late game. We have tier 3 units all over the place. The bases are kind of in shambles though. This base is pretty much being denied by creep unless a Zerg takes it. This base has been fine and unharassed this whole time. I want to give a shout out to this base and how chill everyone's job has been here. I'm gonna make an armory here, like this is our safest spot. The Corruptors killed a base? Oh my goodness. He asked me to help with this. Can you deal with those Corruptors? I was like, yeah, I'll send my stuff. Okay, we got him. BC is trying to harass this now. Actually, probably the best way to break through this because missile turrets aren't super strong against upgraded BCs. He doesn't have upgrades though, so it's not relevant for this case, but in other cases, you know what I mean. Neuro max now. With an enormous army, only 52 drones, but at 200 supply. And I'm very confused. The pathing here was super messed up. Because ultras were trying to go through, but they couldn't fit. And that is a lot of ultras busting through. Ultras going in, attacking spines and queens. Meanwhile, BC is attacking down in the southwest. Infestors coming into the main here. Up a tree pushing. West side with his Marine tank BC Thor. Just getting those expensive units in battle. Infestors coming in now looking for some Neurals. Spines going down, trying to make whatever we can. Sal has 10k, 6k bank. He's rich. He is rich. The Ultras doing an amazing job. Wow, that's a lot of Ultras. 16 of them. And fully upgraded, right? Yeah. SCV's being run around. This is looking very tough for Team Chad, but the Roach Hydra counterattack takes out this base once again. And this base was killed with a spine? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Roach Hydra trying to attack up here. Tank Thor is pretty numerous though. GG is called. And that is the game. Very well played to all parties involved. Shout out to Twitch chat for giving us a run for our money. GG. Nice and close one. Your spine actually killed the hatch. I'm gonna go back in. We'll see to settle it. Just to settle it, we'll see. We'll see it. It's an important question. I can understand why you'd want to know that. Because then you could brag that you killed one of my hatches with a spine, which would technically be true, but it might have been a corruptor, and that's not as impressive. It happened right here. This is a detective case. Give us a second. Good morning, Fieldo. Neuro plus Arbitrary versus Twitch chat. This was round 1. And in round 1, we had a crazy macro game. And I had a hatchery here that I never actually used much, but it was my hatchery, and it was giving me supply and larva. And it died, and there was a spine there. So we're trying to figure out right now if it was the spine that killed it or corruptors. Your corruptors were on my creep tumors? What? How? Why? You could consider yourself realized in life after slaying Neuro's overlords and Sal's depots. You killed my spawning pool. That's a big pickup. You're a bronze player, don't ask hard questions. It was a mighty duel. Full marks to all parties. Okay, this was the base. This was the place. I think it was near the end of the game, yeah. Thank you for this. It was really fun. You're welcome. You're welcome. We'll do the next one too, because it's only a 5-minute game. Eat more apples. It's good for you. Thank you, A There Anyways, for sponsoring this cast. We're getting there. Oh no, I did use that base. Yeah, I did send drones there. Oh no, that's a different base than what I'm thinking of. It's this lower left base right here. I think this is where the spine was. Do you eat the core? No. I'll say I'm done with like this. I could bite out a little bit more, but I'm trying to cast the replay as well. It was southwest of this one. Yeah, it was this one right here. What sauce do you use to eat a ladder? 5 alarm sauce. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Smoked applewood barbecue. Okay. 18 minutes in, I still have this base. Stop, 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 stop. It's this base. Okay. Crazy that you got these things. Gets the CC and gets the armory. Okay. You had these units brewed here for a long time. I don't know if you knew that. Pretty cool though. I think they attack here. Oh yeah, you go to take the base? Ah, that's what happened. You went to take my base and realized it was taken, so you morphed into a spine crawler. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm excited to see what happens here. How much work does this drone get done? This is a hurt drone as well, so you did gain the value of morphing a hurt drone into a full HP structure. It's a big heal, if you think about it. Okay. So the Corruptors definitely did a lot of the heavy lifting there, but it was a good life for a drone. That was an excellent job. That drone can definitely go to sup with Odin. For sure. For sure. What's your reason for wanting to be in our Warriors Afterlife? I was once going to build a base, and there was a base in the way, so I turned into a spine and I attacked it. You may sit with us. Amazing. This is round 2. This is round 2 versus Twitch chat. Mas Neotech. Thank you. Thank you for saving our poor Twitch chatter from advertisement jail. Okay, round 2. This time, Sal was saying, I don't know, they look pretty strong, they look pretty high ranked, we should probably try to hit them early. And I said, okay. He said we need to take out at least one person. And I said, okay, I'll send Lings. So what did he do? He went Reapers. 2 racks. Meanwhile, Rasta Fury, the Doctor, King Shedinja, and Binky are powering up. 3 expansions so far. Maybe a 4th on the way. Up a tree, sending the first Reaper. Neuro sending Lynx. Queen going to the natural. What happened with the spine? The spine? It dealt some damage to the hatchery before it died, but the Corruptors did most of the work. But it fought bravely. And was later killed. But it was brave while it fought. So brave. And then died. But round 2, Sal had the stroke of genius to go for early aggression. And I said, yes, that sounds like a plan. It's a plan that I can follow. It's not a good plan. It's not a winning plan, but it's a plan. And by God, when someone makes a plan, it's just so awesome to see how it unfolds. So what do we have here? 21 drones for Neuro and 20 Lings doing the 2020. The 2020. And I'm running at him. There are quite a few Lings already. Lings going for some pressure. Attacking the Doctor's base. Rasta Fury also here, trying to defend. Lings getting more damage. Reapers here. Pick up a queen kill. One of the Lings gets hit by the Reaper grenade. A bunch more Lings are coming out. Oh, most of the Reapers died. There are 3 queens here too. Their attack did very little damage. But Sal is in the main base. Goes for the queen. Okay. That attack was a complete and total disaster. The streamers dealt close to no damage and have no units on defense. Neuro has 2 queens and Sal has 3 marines. Meanwhile, 20 Lings, 23 Lings, 6 marines, a Reaper, 1 Hellion, and 2 Lings are on their way. King Shedinja is prepared to be ported in with 4 BCs right now. But Up a Tree has a marine, so he's safe. Lings running in. Neuro has 6. He has to defend against 12 Lings and a Baneling. Okay, he has to defend against 30 Lings and 5 Banelings. With 10 Lings. Let's see the micro. There are no reserve queens, but some roaches are on the way. Meanwhile, King Shedinja is protecting himself from other kinds of danger that could happen. Ling Bane going in. Neuro has to split the drones. Roaches are trying their best, but it's so many Lings. Up a Tree's natural is lifted. Neuro's 3rd base has no mining at it. Queens and roaches here in position. Trying their best. Ling Bane going in. The drones are pulled. Neuro is down to 32 workers. It's 50 workers within 2 of them. Oh my goodness. GG is called. We have nothing. And Twitch chat takes it. In a very swift 4v2. Beautiful. Congratulations to all our brave players. Well done. And thank you, There Anyways, and Mars Neotech for sponsoring this cast. Appreciate you.